Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's the first Friday in January. And this year, one of my, what do they call it, resolutions is to do Friday financial forecast. And it kind of gives us a little insight into the world of money, our careers, and how we make our living, I guess, to say it like that. So we just had this bunch come through, but I haven't blessed those cards yet. So we'll just kind of talk for a second while I'm lighting up the candle here. And whoops, that didn't work. Lighting my candle. Me and matches don't always get along. But some of my teachers, the shamans that I study with, are always like, use the match. Don't use your lighter. Use the match. It has a much more meaningful moment. So we'll use the match. And look, we even got this lit too. So let me smudge you. Just go ahead and let that smoke permeate, even if it's metaphorically, electronically. You know, smudging is a great way to start the day, and you can use all sorts of different kinds of smudges, from rosemary, mugwort, white sage, black sage, blue sage, dragon's blood, only if you're in a good mood when you start with it. Never, ever, ever use dragon's blood when you're in a bad mood. So today we're using the Career and Life Oracle deck. It's a really good deck because I like the way that it's not all about money, but it is how we make our life. And via our career or our finances, what kind of work do you do? So we're using this deck today for the financial forecast for Friday. And, okay, we had some cards that dropped out. Of course, they dropped out to the left of me. And kind of interesting where we get our first card from. So, one of the things that I'm going to ask of you today is to love this video. Love this video. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber so that you can stay on top of your finances this year, on how we make money, the energy behind it. And then also comment something really cool so we know where you're watching from, know that you're watching. That would be great. It's funny, I'll be out in public and people say, I see your videos all the time. And I'm like, comment. Let me know that you're watching so that we can, build our vibe tribe. All right, so let's take a look at the first row, and this is where the energy is coming in from. And it's kind of interesting what I'm seeing as our first card, because our first card is offerings. And this is about a new direction. So we're being offered, we're being shown, we're given a light path of new paths, new ventures that aid or will help in the creation of our financial well-being. So new opportunities coming through. This is what's been building up. Now, what I like here is that this real passion card is here in the obstacle. And so it's not like one of those negative obstacles, but what I'm thinking, when I'm looking at this card and what I feel is that this is an opportunity. This is a chance. This is that open door for you to start really working where you want to be, where you want to go, where you want to travel through. What's your, not so much your final outcome, but where are you seeing yourself? Now, what I love about this card is the passion. And so I'm going to say this. that these opportunities coming through, even if they're opportunities as in the form of ideation in your brain and you're needing to manifest them, the really cool thing is that these are opportunities that make your toes curl in a good way. That's what that passion is showing me, is that it's something that really lights your fire, gets you going, and moves you where you want to be. Now, the give and take has something to do, because this is our help card, and the give and take is that you're going to be able to choose the things that are coming into your life. You're going to be able to choose from them. You have to be open to receive, and then when they're provided to you, you have to receive them. You have to be willing to accept what is being offered. Now, I'm going to say this one little thing here, that when it comes to accepting things, if your gut is telling you one thing, listen to your gut. Listen to your instincts there. Now, what happens that when you start being open to receive, and this is kind of interesting here, what happens is remember when I said you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming through? Well, those opportunities are pretty much there. You just haven't been paying attention. You haven't been noticing them. That's where this timing is. So it's kind of this, now is the time to start looking at what's ahead of you or what's in front of you. Now, I am going to say this with the prickly situation coming into play. Not all opportunities are beneficial to your direction or where you're wanting to go with this. Not all opportunities are beneficial or will lead you in the direction that you are wanting to move into. So you've got, a cornucopia, this big buffet of opportunities, of choices. How are you going to tweak this? How are you going to make it so totally you is that main play there, and that it's perfect timing that, now is the time to open up your eyes and pay attention. And, it's your ideations will no longer be ideations, but you're moving them into a reality. The situation there is that not all of the opportunities offered to you are exactly what you want. Not all opportunities are exactly what you want. Now, so it's, okay, now I've got to look at things. So this is what we're saying, is that now you've got to look at things, okay, in a different direction or a different point of view or a different perspective, because not all things are in your favor. Just because it's on the buffet doesn't mean that it's good for you. So like if you're allergic to shellfish, if there's shrimp on every plate, probably don't need to be eating from that plate per se. All right, so where's this leading us to this week? Brilliance. You actually have the ability to discern what is a win for you, where you can move through. Let me push this up a little bit. There we go. Where you can pull through, where you're going to make the best decisions, where you're going to get these ideations, these ideas, where you're going to start putting your path into a fruition, money-wise, career-wise. Now, you're going to also have to cut some ties, and that's this obstacle in the middle, this ending upside down. And you're really not wanting to cut some of those ties on a superficial level. And I'm kind of laughing. Sometimes people have the best things, or you really enjoy particular things or particular aspects about that person or about hanging out with them. But not all people have your best interest at heart. And so this is talking about doing some soft ending of things that have been holding you back, or people that have been holding you back. But the cool part is that this situation is ending a lot of your struggle that you've had, because it's, I'm going to say it like this, in many ways you've been all over the place financially. You've been here, there, and everywhere. And now that you have this passage card that comes up in this final place in this reading, it's talking about moving on and leaving behind those things that really weren't beneficial or bringing you to the financial fruition that you were looking for. So, interesting read here today. So this is our first Financial Friday in 2024, and thank you so much for watching. Again, do me a big favor, love this video, subscribe, follow, and don't forget to comment something awesome about either where you're watching from. Say hello. Do you have any financial goals that you would like for us to kind of maybe explore in a future reading? So peace, love, and harmony. I hope everybody has a most magical weekend.